be
live.
on
Are y'all
several. My
done? Are y'all done?
gosh.
We
Are y'all
live.
finished or are y'all done?
We
We
done. We
live.
live.
Bitch, we
Welcome.
live, bitch.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Brew.
This is
Hi, guys. Welcome to Brewing Crew.
welcome to Brewing.
How are you?
Jesus Louises.
Hello, and welcome to Brewing
Happy
Crew.
Sunday. Good to see you all.
I don't know, guys. This that Joy Chit Chat dormant channel. We over here.
Hey y'all. Well, listen, it's gonna grow.
We're gonna wait. We're gonna wait.
No, we're gonna
We're
start.
gonna for a few people to come in, and then we'll get started. Who
I'm
said
gonna be
that?
in and out of mute, y'all. I'm sorry.
I know.
Okay.
UP is here. We
UP,
here.
UP's tending to the baby. Yes. Gonna wait for a
Hey,
few people to come on
Chipo.
in, and we're gonna
Hey,
get
guys,
started.
come on in.
Come on
Cheapo.
in. Come on in. Hi, Cheapo.
What up, though?
Dang, Cheapo ain't come to my Brew Crew.
Oh my
I'm
god.
mad at you
Hater.
a
Oh
little
my
bit.
gosh.
A
I
little bit.
appreciate you guys. Everybody's coming in. Walk in on in. Walk in. I haven't been on this channel in so
Come on
long.
Wipe your feet at the door. Wipe your fucking feet. We ain't got time for no feet prints nowhere, okay?
Period.
Don't talk to our guests like that. We
Sorry.
got you. We got shoe covers on the side. Give them some shoe covers.
You guys say hello to the
Because we
panelists.
fancy like that.
Yeah, no,
We
I
got
really got
Miss
shoe covers.
Is on the panel. We got Mika on the panel. We got UP on the panel. We got Millie on the
Hey
panel.
y'all,
Look
hey.
at
We got
you.
Bammy Bam on the
Hey
panel.
y'all.
Hi. What
We're
did you call me,
here.
Joy?
I said, truth is.
Oh
I
wow,
said your name first.
the disrespect.
The disrespect.
Yeah. Truthie. Oh, Truthie. I got
Oh,
Truthie
okay,
on the
thank you.
panel.
All
My
right, how you
day.
doing? All right.
Hey, Spencer. Hey, Jean. Hey, Beefy.
Don't play with
Hi,
me because
Spencer. Hi,
bam. Tell
BC.
her.
Look, she called me Bam. She didn't even call me Butterfly. So, you know I'm feeling some type of way.
You
Hey
acting
everybody in
funny.
the chat, how y'all doing tonight?
Okay,
Is
Millie.
anybody in the chat?
This is
I'm gonna come
me.
down there and greet y'all. I'm gonna come down there and shake y'all hand a little bit. Come
This
down
is
there.
me.
This is me. I know Truthie ain't talking about me calling her by her government YouTube
Hey, hey,
national
hey, hey,
party
hey. Hey,
name.
we ain't doing that.
Exactly, and all screaming Jamila! Like, girl, bye.
I
Jeez Louise.
don't see nobody named Louise up here.
Okay, I couldn't even come with a comeback with that.
Uh-huh. And Joey is her name. Looking at.
Period. Hoping I can make you mine.
Oh
See,
Lord.
Mm-hmm.
you
Mm-hmm.
know what?
Thong.
Hey, best mom. Hey, Try.
Hi,
Hey,
Jean.
Mika.
Try. Hey,
Hi.
Mika. Hi, best
Hi.
mom.
Hey, Miss Rosie.
Hey,
So
Miss Robo.
that's
Big
what we're doing
Robo.
right now. So y'all nice like this now.
Yeah,
Right?
We're
I
always nice.
appreciate
What are you
y'all.
talking about?
Y'all want to say hello
Y'all,
to
y'all
everybody.
really dropping in here. Y'all really be fucking with the Brew
They
Crew. I
definitely fuck with
appreciate
Brewing Crew
y'all,
for
dog.
real.
Check y'all out.
We appreciate it too.
We really do.
Well, it's not the brew crew without the crew showing up.
You feel me?
Period. Let's talk about it.
What's that? Okay, camera
All right,
holder. What's
y'all
that?
ready?
Yeah.
All right. So, oh my God, I feel shy all of a sudden.
Oh
I
wow.
really appreciate you guys for stopping by Joy Chit Chat. Hey, it's me, Joy Chit Chat, the JOY. Oh, I used to do that. I forgot I used to do that. I'm so corny. So we here, Brewing Crew. It's my turn. This is me, and I was really wanted to know something about how do you guys feel about being strong? And I don't want to use color. Like usually they say, oh, black women are strong, weird. just being a woman, period, just being a mother, a wife, a sister, a aunt, a cousin, anything that you are, a teacher, a nurse, a cook,
An
just being
employee. Hmm.
what you say?
I was saying no. Yes, an employee.
Employee, yes. Just always gotta wake up and be strong. And that's the basis of this live today. It's just like, how do you feel about always gotta be strong? And then you don't always have to be strong. It's just that in this world that we live in today, is that we have to put that on. And it's a lot going on.
Well, can we
Um,
start with? Can we start with first? I think we should start with each person's definition of strong, because it would, for me, it would depend on what you see as you have to be strong.
yeah.
When people say things like, I'm a, my opinion and how I feel about it may be different, because I don't believe in saying I gotta be strong. No, I don't. I really don't. I don't gotta be strong, and I don't tell people I gotta be strong, or everybody expect me to be strong. I don't tolerate none of that. No, I don't. And if I'm crying, broke down, and I'm weak, then I'm just weak. But I don't believe in having to be strong all the time. So I would like to know you guys' definition of strong when it comes to a woman.
Because I know for a fact there's been plenty of times that I was supposed to be strong, allegedly, or not allegedly, but it's put out there that you got to be strong in certain situations, and them situations you just can't be strong in. Like it's just so I don't feel like I have to be strong all the time. I know it's supposed to, like, it's a look, or it's something that we're supposed to do, to the world, but I don't I don't feel like it's something that you have to do all the time, because there are times that you have your weak moments and you're not going to be able to be strong in every situation.
And
So
nobody
who
knocking you
defines your
for that.
strength?
Myself,
Me, yep, me.
myself, absolutely.
Hmm.
So that's what make you strong then. If you find your strength in yourself, right?
Not
Yeah.
necessarily. Go
I
ahead.
don't. I feel like, okay. For instance, I'm going through something big, right? Like a death, like, people have lost their moms, people have lost their kids, things like a death. And people will see you maybe years or months down the line and say, you're so strong. Like, why am I strong? Because I'm still getting up, taking a shower, going to take care of my household and my other kids. You consider that being strong? Or am
I
I just
consider that being
existing?
everyday life, something you have
I
to
just
do.
consider it, existing. That don't, that's not, no, that's just existing. I don't mean a person strong just because they didn't take themselves out or something like that.
That's true. A lot of people tell me all the time I'm strong, but I don't feel like I'm strong because, like you said, you have your days, right?
Hmm.
So
That
when
you
people
don't,
tell you, when
huh?
people, Millie, I'm gonna use you for an example. When people say, oh, you're strong, right? Is that, well, it's not a question, but when I think of someone saying something like that to anyone, I think of them not ever putting themselves in that person's shoes for real, because you don't know where your strength comes from.
Mm. Mm.
That's
So
Mm.
true.
I can say somebody is strong because I've never been through it, and then I'm looking at them, and then that could be something that an individual, not myself, but an individual can be saying, um, I don't know. I feel like that can be
The strong
kind of,
could, not to cut you off, Mika. The strong could be
uh,
anything. Probably even putting her story out, people see that as being strong. Not just
Mm.
me trying to move forward. You get what I'm saying? Just
true.
able to speak about it and move forward. So people see that as being strong. So the strong could be for different reasons when people say she's strong.
Yeah,
True.
because in some situations, in certain situations, calling me strong, I felt like was an insult before. I feel like sometimes you got to be careful with who you're calling strong and the reason you're calling that, because you can offend that person. Strong is not telling somebody they're strong is not always a compliment. We got to keep that in mind.
I can agree with that. In the position I am in as a mother of four with four different personalities, four different people. And I'll say people, not children, adults at this point sometimes. They can still be children to me, but I just breathe in like that because I'm like, it's always something. And I always feel like I gotta put my hands on my hip and be like, da 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 da. I'm here.
Yeah.
I'm here. And I'm just be like, my knees is buckling, my heart is thumping. It's like, I don't think I can do it. I don't think I can make it through it. So yeah, being strong is hard. Like right now, somebody's knocking at my door. I can't be strong enough to say, get away from my door. Oh gosh. Oh, hey son.
Do you
Okay,
guys,
guys. But no, I'm being serious because I have to deal with you guys already know baby Jesse got sickle cell. And within it within itself, that's a daily struggle. Daily. And I think I'll be strong for him when I know he can't be strong for himself. I'm
hmm
sorry, guys.
it's okay. It's all right. Um,
That's the mother's job.
do you guys look at, because let's just we're a lot of still a lot of black women here, but there's also women that are other races here too. But the first thing they'll say, no strength like a black woman. A black woman is so strong. Woo, woo, woo. Do you guys ever look at that, like equating that to, like, damn, you always saying how strong a black woman is, and you ever see the little memes with the black woman carrying everything on her back because they say
Mm-hmm.
black women do it with a smile and they don't complain and they get the job done. Do you equate that sometimes to, like, masculinity? Like, damn, you calling me masculine? I'm soft. I'm not walking around here carrying a car on my back. Like, I can't do that.
I think it's something I always looked at it like, um, how can I put it? Like, women were forced to be put in certain situations to be quote unquote strong, and that women did have to carry certain weights on their shoulders, and society, men included, look at women as, um, we have to be strong where they are weak, right? Not
Mm-hmm.
not necessarily always in a bad way or a good way, but I think society looks at a black woman as being strong because of historically all that we have gone through and continue
Mm-hmm.
to go through. So it's just one of those things that go hand in hand. Black woman, you see strength or you think strength. I don't think it's fair
Okay.
because I
Okay.
don't. I
Yeah.
don't think it's fair because it's what it's saying. Society is saying that you can't be weak. You can't have a bad day.
Right.
You're not supposed to break down and cry. You're not supposed to take the last out of your pocket and feed your child and you go hungry. A strong woman wouldn't do that. A strong woman will get out and hustle and make sure she had enough to feed her kids and take care of her household and change the tire and go to work and you know do the laundry and clean the house. That's what a black woman is supposed to do. I don't agree with that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't agree with that as well because oh my gosh. I don't want to go back to like slavery days.
I
As
actually had a thought in my mind that went that far back, but I just ain't say nothing.
oh
So
yeah, I was
Well, that's
gonna
why I
say
said
that.
historically, we've had to.
yeah,
It does go back to slavery.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
It goes back to slavery, and then it goes to when the man was taken out of the home. The
yeah.
woman was made to be the breadwinner. Um, the woman had to fight for her rights. Woman had to prove herself, so there is strength. There's a lot of strength in all of us. But I don't like the way that it's used a lot of times when it comes to women,
Right.
So
black
it's kind
women.
of like we were forced to be strong in some
It's kind of
situations.
like I feel like they expect
Yes.
it. Like you just
It was a
expect me.
jacket that was put on your back. You
Yeah.
had to
Like
be.
you had no choice. You had no other choice. Like
You
what
had
was you
no
gonna do? Let your
choice.
family starve? Or you was just, like you just wasn't gonna do nothing. You was just gonna sit around and not do nothing. Like it's like something that was forced upon women.
But do
It
that make you
was.
strong, or do it make you a go getter and a provider?
Both,
Both.
I
I
think it
feel
makes you
both.
highly
both.
valuable.
Hmm.
It makes you very valuable.
I'm with you on that. Nico. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm a so
Cause
there's
some,
a
oh,
video I was gonna play. Oh no, go ahead, Millie. I'm sorry. Go.
cause I was gonna say some people don't like you said, strong could be different things. Some people is not strong enough where they said, let me go get it, right? I'm gonna work 2, 3 jobs, make sure my family's good. Some people feel like I'm overwhelmed. I'm gonna take me and my kids out. It's
That's
happened.
right.
They
And they
not
not
that
doing it.
strong. So I feel like strong could be, like you said, many different things. Some people is strong. You could get out there, make sure your household is put together, and then some people can't do it. They take themselves out, they take the kids out, and
Yeah.
then people see it like, damn, they really wasn't strong. They broke.
And I think, yeah, that don't make you lazy, and that don't make you less of a mom. Joy, can you please try comment on the screen? If you can't do it, I'll just read it out.
Um, I hope I got the right one.
The unpopular
Um,
opinion.
yeah, unpopular opinion: being strong makes you less appealing to a masculine man. That's unpopular opinion. Try, but I
It's,
totally agree with you. That's how I
yep,
see it too.
I agree 100%.
Hmm.
Okay. Oh, I didn't know it was gonna get this far deep. I had my own vision on what I wanted to say and do on this live, but with that being said, I think that's why we got so many men dealing with men in dresses nowadays. Because
Elaborate on
the woman, the woman is about herself, about her what she wants to do in life and how she presents herself. These new age dudes are dealing with these women that's actually born men, dicks with chick. Mhm. Because they want that feminine side of a woman, but they can't deal with a real woman that's dealing with real life. They want that fake shit, literally. I'm
it.
sorry. I just
Mm.
that was when I read that, that's my thought process, because nowadays men don't want a woman to really be a woman and stand on her business. They rather play and pretend with somebody that want to dress up as us, pretend to have a
Oh,
period, pretend to be a woman, because they don't want to deal with us as a woman, a strong woman that has to break down sometimes.
right.
That's just my opinion. I'm back.
Um,
I went left with that.
it's okay. I didn't know. Listen, each one teach one, and we all are not going to have the same opinion, because if we did, I wouldn't want to be a part of something where everybody shares the same opinion just to share it and not have that opposing conversation. I totally understand where you're coming from.
I've
And
been
I
called an
didn't.
angry woman before. I've been called angry, mad. You don't act feminine enough for me. You do you because I have a life. And if I
You
want to
know that.
play, I don't want to play with you. And I got some shit to do. Every time I look at you, you looking mad. Nigga, I got shit to do. I'm working. I'm dealing with life. But then they go to the
Yeah, I've even
softer
been.
side of
Yeah,
us that
I've
got
been
the
called.
same organs as them. They got the dick and the skirt. They rather go play with that because they don't want to deal with us.
Well, you know what I think about that statement? Like, the angry black woman. I always thought about it as maybe you're looking at a woman that's hurt. You ever thought about that?
But maybe
You're
No.
we're
looking,
not hurt. Maybe
but
we just don't
but
have time to play with them. We got shit
right,
to do.
because you've been hurt. Hurt doesn't necessarily always mean like heartbreak, but it could be hurt in a previous relationship with a man that wasn't there to support you and help you out. You know what I mean? It's a To me, it could be if a man is looking at me as a angry black woman, I'm not angry. I'm hurt because the man didn't stand up to be who I needed him to be. And then here you come along wanting to play footsies, and and I'm with you, Joy, but I got stuff to do. It's not that I'm angry. It's just
Am
that
I?
I don't have time to play footsies with you because the last one,
So thank you, Meek. Yep. Thank you.
Mhm.
that's what I mean by it. The last one hurt me in a sense
Mhm.
because I'm trying to build, or I'm trying to do something, and you weren't helping me in the household. You weren't helping me do this. You weren't helping me do that. And now I have to do it on my own. I'm not angry. I'm just handling business, but I ain't got time. I don't have time to do this with you.
Are you angry or is he just soft? Because they love to say we be
No, I'm
angry
not angry. I'm not
or
angry.
No, I'm just saying in
I
general
don't
when
think
they
they
say
be
that about us.
soft. I don't think they be soft. I
They
think they
sensitive.
thinking that we supposed to play that little game that they play.
I ain't got time for that.
Ain't
No,
nobody
I got
playing
period.
I got grown woman shit to do, nigga.
type shit. So you shouldn't even come at me like that for one. Especially
But
if
you
you
I'm
know
gonna
all the
try
shit that I
you.
got going on.
Listen,
But they
Uh,
try you.
it's
They
about to
gonna
go
try
left.
you. They gonna try you.
About to go left. It's about to go. I'm
They
about
gonna
to.
hear about your last one and say, I could do what she didn't do. And then when it happened to him, it's like, oh, no, oh. But then we became like, oh, that bitch is mad. She bitter. She angry. She always
Pick
bringing up
me.
shit. What she say, pick
Pick
me?
me. It be the pick me's that make it hard for us. It be them pick me assholes that make it hard for us.
I just learned that Tank
Yeah,
pick
girl,
me.
go to
That's
work.
crazy.
Give them your car keys. Give them your whole house. Go be the breadwinner. You do what you want. This You ain't got no
All
job. You
right.
ain't going. No, you going to work, nigga? Fuck.
Truth be told, man.
My motherfucking body and my
So
goddamn
before
feet
we get
hurt.
so this we're gonna get into the video so we can
Oh, we
because
got a
we made
video.
it. Yeah.
Yay.
Yeah, definitely say yay. Sick of y'all. I love my brew crew. She said yay. All
Hi,
right, y'all
Kevin.
tell me.
Hi, Kel.
Yeah, Kevin wanted to hit the he said he wanted to
Kevin
give
is a
me
man.
B toxic. Yeah. Well, you said Kevin?
The name is Kevin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Listen, this is
That
2026 and this is social media. You got to ask them kind of questions nowadays.
no, I think that's if that's Rush,
We know a Kevin
Rush
that's a female. We know a Kevin that's a female. I digress.
Oh, okay.
well, that's from a network. That might be Rush. He used to be I mean, not used to be, but we're still cool and stuff. And he has a different opinion about the women. So I knew if he hit the link, he was gonna be talking some shit. And
But this not how they do it the red pill blue pill type of thing going.
yeah,
This not that type of show that this is like
yeah.
a topic for many
He,
topics.
but he's a really cool dude. Like he brings really good topics. He's somebody I really fuck with like that. So I know that's Rush. But I
I,
want to drop the link because I don't want y'all to jump him because y'all gonna jump his ass because he gonna get up here and he gonna say some shit. Y'all gonna be like, bro, really? So we gonna do the video first. Sorry.
okay.
All right. I'm not gonna share it because I think it lags if I share it. So we're gonna just listen to it. So shout out to the content creator that we're gonna listen to, and the video is called "Single Mom Has a Meltdown. I'm tired of being a strong Black woman." The coffee pod. Let me know if you guys can hear it. Let me know if you guys can hear it. I don't think y'all can hear it. Hold on.
I can't hear it, Joy. I can't.
Yeah, I don't think y'all can hear it. My bad. Give me a second.
I'm gonna go on mute.
You gotta say it like the other people say it. Mute. I'm going on mute.
What's a mute?
Yeah, you gotta leave
Merc.
out a
I'm about
couple
to go on
letters.
Merc. How they say it? That's that Memphis. Is it where Glorilla them from? When they be like Merc and
Yeah,
Mercy.
yeah, you gotta leave out a couple letters. A syllable.
I'm about to go on Merc. MRT is Merc.
Like if I
That's
knew that life would be this way, if I felt like that every day that I wake up, that I would rather die than to live because of the overstimulation of it feeling like it's just me by myself. Pull it together, and so somebody can call me a strong Black woman or a single mother or whatever they call it. Like nobody talks about our mental health. Nobody talks about trying millions of times to find relationships and try to settle down and give your children two-parent households. And these people are manipulators. Not only do I have to take care of kids, I have to heal myself from a breakup that doesn't go away as soon as possible. Or what about the time when I was growing up as a child with a single mother, with a father that wasn't there? So boom, there goes something else for me to heal from that I didn't cause myself.
Wow.
How do y'all feel about that?
I feel her, but at the same
oh
time, go ahead.
no, I was just gonna say she hurt my feelings, but go ahead. Her
But at
tears.
this, yeah, I feel her, and I understand where she's. I understand her feeling. The only thing I didn't agree with was that she was trying to find a two-parent household. You're out there searching, and you're failing. You're searching for a man to come in and support you in your household.
Yeah.
And I think that, to me, that's where she may be going wrong in that little part that she said.
It's more to the video. That's like the beginning of it, but yeah, that's what caught my eye or ear. Is like,
Because what I hear from her, she's lonely, she's tired, she wants support. I don't know how many kids she may have, but even just having one, I understand. Um, she sounds tired. She sounds like she needs support, whether it be a man or family or friends. I don't know. Friends can't do everything. A family can't do everything for you. But she sounds like she's lonely and she wants a man to come in and help support her and her child or her children and her household.
She tired.
But
She's tired.
part, that small
Mhm.
little part though, Mika, that you mentioned, everything she said, depending on who's listening, can go out the window because of that small little part that she said.
yep.
Well, people need to well, they don't need to do anything, but sometimes it takes listening beyond what you hear.
Yeah.
And as a
Well,
woman,
I didn't even
and that
catch it. You pointed it out to me, and I drew it back to it. Like, yeah, she did say that. It went over my head at first.
she's tired. Like
Yeah,
I
but
said,
we. Oh, go ahead.
no, I'm just gonna say that was that from that listening to that small part. I don't know what the rest of it says, but just from that small part, she's tired. She's lonely. She's
Yeah,
hurt.
it have two family household, and the woman still feel
The
tired and
same way.
overwhelmed. Yeah, the same way,
Mm-hmm.
and they have they significant other right there in the house with them. They work and do everything, and they still feel it's all on my back. It's still all on my shoulders. So
Mm-hmm.
All right. I'm gonna place a little bit more.
Before you do that, Joy,
Yes,
before
ma'am.
you do that, because of what Millie just said, let's not forget a lot of us are wired like that. How many times did I flip out on the kids because they not cleaning up or helping me clean up, or my boyfriend not helping me, and I got so much, and then they come to do it, and I'm like, move, you're doing it wrong. You don't know how to sweep. I don't
Yes.
sweep like that. I
Yes.
sweep it like
Yes.
this. So sometimes we get in the hand and we don't even realize. It's like,
You
no,
may
I don't
get
even want the hand. I'll
frustrated.
do it
Like, you know
myself.
what? Fuck this shit.
Yeah.
All
I
right.
don't.
And
Why
that's
Let
should
me
when
you
that
ask
always
y'all
do
something
that?
real quick.
masculine and that's
Go
when
ahead,
that
my bad.
masculine man calls you angry.
Yep.
Let me ask y'all
Mm.
something real quick. Do y'all think, and I don't know why this question just came to my head, but if I don't say it, I'm gonna forget. Do y'all think the world expects more out of women than they do men? As far as being strong and like shit like that, do y'all think that the world expects more out of women than they do men?
yes,
I think the opposite. I think
Absolutely.
the opposite. I think it's the opposite.
I feel yes because I think they feel like without a woman, could a man run a household by himself? Which men can run a household by themselves, but I think we always look at it as without the woman, ain't much gonna get done because even though like they depend on us. Even though we still go to work and they work, they still want to come home to dinner. We still gotta watch. You get what I'm saying? So it's still like overwhelming for the woman. It's like we still do more. You get
But
what
what
I'm
about?
saying?
And I say that I say the opposite because God forbid a guy being a single father, they don't run, or even just a man with no kids. God forbid he go get food stamps or welfare or ask for help or make a GoFundMe or say, hey, I'm not working. I'm reaching out to social media for a couple of dollars. They will pummel him. Like they will really like drag the shit out of him for doing that. Versus a woman, she's gonna get the softer reaction. Of course, you got the naysayers. Don't get me wrong, but for the most part, everything is dedicated to a single mom. Everything, the cars, the programs are all for single mothers.
Oh, it's a
They
lot of
even have shelters that only women can get in, and a man, if he out on the street, he just out on the street. This is only for women. It's always catered to women or women with kids.
yeah, but it
So,
have men's shelters.
huh?
It have men's shelters. Some of
No,
them
no,
just
I
don't
know,
prefer to go.
I know they do, but it's
But they
not
get you.
broad.
I get what you're saying. A woman would get through quicker because she have the children
And it's
versus
not
the
as
man.
many. We got one men's shelter here, but several women. But there's only
Oh, we
one
have
men's
several
shelter.
here. And I think it probably depends on population, area, the
Mhm.
need, statistics.
And
It's
time
so,
has
it's
changed. It's
so,
a lot. It's a lot of men on public assistance, and whether or not they just getting food stamp. It's a lot of men on, and it's young ones too.
no, I agree. It is. Don't get me wrong. It is, but they get bashed for it. God forbid they let you know they're getting it and they don't have a job. They get bashed for it really bad. They don't expect them. You're a grown man. You able bodied. Why you ain't working? I think they get it pretty hard.
So is it fair to say men are looked at like women, a strong black woman that a man is supposed to be working? A man is supposed to pick himself up by the bootstraps and keep on
And
going?
that's what I'm asking y'all. That's what I'm saying.
Hmm.
How How do y'all feel about that? That's exactly what I'm saying.
Society doesn't allow people, men and women, to have a moment. That's how I feel about
Mhm.
it.
I
Yep.
agree. Yep, I
Yep.
agree.
A soft place to land at all.
And I don't want to make what it comes down to.
Mhm.
Because men get
They
tired
expect this
too.
from us. Yeah, they struggle. They fall
Hmm.
on hard time. How about, I'm sorry, Joy, I know you want to get to the video. How about like, and I'm guilty of this, like I'm gonna be honest. How about when I know everybody has, it's mostly everybody up here or even in the chat or bushes have experienced this. How many times have a woman been married or with a man, baby daddy or married, and the first, and they can have be homeless, and there's so many people that want to take them in, but they say your man can't come, your husband can't come because if you got a
Mhm.
man, you shouldn't be homeless. What about that?
Yeah.
Is that,
Yeah,
to me? That, I don't feel like it's fair. I don't know about y'all, but I don't think that's fair. I personally would take the husband and the wife because I know men fall on hard times too.
that's
I
society.
I want to ask a question then, truth is. I'm sorry, I'm in a house with a bunch of people, but I want to ask if you had, that's a good question. If you had a daughter and she needed help and she was,
Hmm.
in a situation where she didn't have a place to stay and she had a
Hmm.
man, as a mother, would you allow her man to come stay? If I'm saying they're
Um,
married or anything, would you allow her man to come stay with you if you're willing to give your daughter a place
you
to
said
stay?
if they're you said if they're not married,
Right.
if he was the sole provider before they didn't have a place to stay, yes, but that would be the only provision. Like that would be my only rule, that he was providing everything for them
So if he
before, and
was,
not everything down to the last drop, but he was a hardworking ass man and was bringing that money home, and my daughter barely had to work and he was holding everything down for a long time with her. Yeah, I'm gonna give him that sort of place to land.
Mm. I,
Mhm.
mm, Me, no. I've been there. I've had my daughter ask me,
yeah, I've been there too.
could, and I told her it was fine for her. And this is my daughter that's deceased at the time. She asked me, could she come with her significant other? And I was like, nope, you and grandbaby could come, but significant other cannot.
Do age play a part? Millie, do age play a part? Because I know when
For
a
I'm
girl
gonna
is in
me,
her
say
early
I'm
for
gonna say
me,
this. If I can say this real quick, it depends on his position. I get where truth is saying if he was providing, but what was his position as a provider first?
for me, it's not about for me it wasn't about being a provider or not being a provider. It's about the fact, it's about the man. You know what I'm saying? Like if
hmm
you're to me, hmm,
hmm
I don't even know how to put it. I think to me, if you are a man, you should be the one to come to the parent, even if the daughter is the daughter of that parent or parents. As a
hmm
man, you should come and state the position and where you are, as if you are a true leader of the family. I don't want, if you're saying that you're the leader of the family and you sending my daughter to ask me something for you, for y'all family, to me, I don't see you as like, we were talking about strength, right?
Yeah,
Hmm.
say it.
I don't see you as strong. And I don't want to help my daughter stay with somebody who can't advocate for her or his children. And that's just my position though.
Yeah. Just like how they say you got to go ask for their hand in marriage,
I was
type
just
of
thinking
thing.
that.
Right.
Hmm.
Right.
But my other thought was, I think that would be a time for a reset. My daughter can come home. He can go to his mom, or, equivalent of. My daughter can go
Mm-hmm.
to the equivalent of, and both of y'all need to reset and
Mm-hmm.
regroup.
Right.
Yes.
Because
Yeah.
both of you being together, sitting in my house where you don't have to pay bills like you did in your own home, is not going to benefit you.
Mhm.
You know, my daughter can come home because I'm her mom.
Right.
You need to go to your mom or your equivalent and then get it together. Both of y'all come back together and, you know, try it again.
Even if they married, let's go to marriage now.
Yeah,
Well,
and then you
my
might not
question
have the
is,
space for all of that.
my question is, if the
What'd you say?
mom can take the son, shouldn't she be able to take your daughter too and the grandchild so they can stay together? If one
Who
family
might not?
feels
What happened?
a way about that, feels differently about it, you know, I'm just saying. I'm wondering.
Well,
What if
they have family shelters, you know. They could just go ahead on to the shelter as a family because you might not have that space. You get what I'm saying? And then you have your own family there. What if they have other siblings that's still in the home, right? And you
Right.
was the adult. Now you bringing your husband, your kids, and it's like that's overwhelming for me. Like, no, I could try to help you out while you try to get back on your feet, but he got like Mika said, he got to go by one of his family members and y'all figure this shit out because I can't help it. Everybody can't come. I'm sorry. Everybody
what
can't
about if
come.
there are if you have the space, they are married and they
If
are
I have the space, yeah, and I'm in a big ass house and they could be in the basement and don't bother me, yeah, I might say yes, but
because I
They
was
could be in
about
the
to say
basement like
this
you
if
pee.
they,
I
I
would
was
be
about to
in the
I'm gonna
basement.
still say no, and I'm gonna still go off of what UP just said. You know, as a man is, you know, should go to the parents and ask for the woman's hand in marriage, even though they may not have done that, right? But as a man, you should feel kind of funny if your wife is going to their parent to say, "Hey, can me and my husband and potentially one or two kids come and live with you
Right.
because of X, Y, and Z?" As a man, you shouldn't want a woman to do that for you.
Yeah.
what if X, Y, and
You should
Z?
approach that mother or that father or those parents as a man to say, "Hey, look, you know,
Mhm.
falling on hard times. We'll be here for 6 months. I just need to get myself together." Respectfully, you should be asking that parent. The man should, I think.
What if
Well, they
X, Y,
should
and
come
Z
together
is
at least, right? Would like at least approach the situation together because hard times don't. I mean, of course, hard times happen, but if you're talking about a homeless situation where you were previously, you know, in a home, you had time to know what was coming. You know what I'm saying? Like bills went missing and all that kind of stuff. You kind of get a a
you
little heads up to what's coming, so you should go together. I think
you
as
bring
a
me to my next. I'm glad you said that, UP, because you bringing me right to my next question. What if they're doing nothing more than actually saving for a house?
oh, I would definitely help.
Okay.
I would definitely help. I would take that burden off of you while you saving your money so you can get your own home and all of that stuff. I would even do that in a situation if you're not if you are a strong man. I think the reason I'm saying this is because we're talking about feminine strength, right? We're talking about women having to be too strong. I don't want my daughter to be that woman sitting in the car crying years from now because she did not do what she needed to do when she was younger to, you know, prepare for a situation like that. Being alone
Hmm.
and
Right.
being prepared, you know, to survive this world alone or
look
survive.
what Try said. Sorry to
Um,
cut you off, UP. Look what Try said.
what she
She
say?
said,
Oh,
"Hell nah. If you choose this bum, then now y'all bums. I'll give them the
that's
$2
that's
and then never to the local shelter."
that's that's my
Y'all better
dance
bomb that
I'm
shit
partner.
together.
laughing, but
I
That's
this
want
and that's
I,
the real
this
try.
an
That's how
inside joke.
that's how her brain works too.
I want
That's
to
her.
interrupt. I'm sorry. I want to say something because in the million years I've been living on this earth, and now I got 4 kids. And one time I was a kid, I was a teenager, then I had to become an adult, then I got pregnant, then I had some fucked up relationship that I ever thought that I had to really think and sit and say, hey, I wish I dealt with life earlier to know I would be in a position where I could take care of everybody. The way the world is right now,
Yeah.
we could go to school, get degrees, be the perfect people in the world, and
Yeah.
something's gonna fuck up our life that we didn't expect. I'm listening to you guys, and I feel so sad inside because I'm like, damn, I could have did this different. I should have did this. But at the end of the day, we can only do what we're here for.
And
And
it's
I
perfect
wish,
that you said that. That's true, Joy. That's true.
because I feel sad inside because I got my own kids and my own life, and if y'all don't hear it in my voice, I feel like almost crying because I'm like, we deal with so much, and it's outside of being a black woman, being strong, being this.
Right.
It's just so much shit being thrown at us. Fuck this internet, fuck the social media, fuck the ops, or whatever the fuck they want to call this shit. We actually deal with real life.
Right.
And I didn't think this conversation was going to get this way because I'm listening to you guys. I'm like, where? And we always feel like, where did I fuck up at? What did I do good at? I did something. I did
Did I
this.
not do enough?
Oh, I
Yeah.
know. I knew it was gonna
Yeah.
get. I knew it was gonna get emotional when you talking this topic. Oh, I already. I mean, look at the thumbnail. It's like natural to get emotional about it because you're thinking about the things that you had to be strong through when you wasn't
You
strong, but you
gotta
had to put on a
imagine we
brave
got
face.
Millie on the panel, we got UP on the panel, we got Millie on the panel, we got Bam on the panel, we got Truth Is on the panel, we got Mika. Everybody lost somebody in their life. And this is like a 360. All of us lost somebody in our life, and we're talking about the smallest things. How strong can a woman be? We can be strong. We live through a lot. We live through so much that it's like we laugh at it now, like, oh my God,
Hmm.
we're here.
And
We're
we gonna live through a
here.
lot more. We gonna live through a lot more. And we
Right.
gonna get through it.
Exactly. We're holding
We
each
gonna
other
get
hand.
through it.
We're here.
Yeah.
Hmm. Yeah.
I didn't think about this when I thought it was something different.
Go ahead.
And that was strong could be about too, is like you say, we holding each other hand, picking each other up. You get what I'm saying? Because losing a child ain't easy, and as long as you haven't been in that shoes, you wouldn't understand. But it's the support, right? The support you
Mm-hmm.
getting, and people being strong for you, because you can't really be strong for yourself, because you have your days. So it could be like your friends being strong for you, lifting you up, your kids. So
Absolutely.
it's different ways of strong, like you said. The meaning is different. So
And that's why we motherfucking brewing crew, okay? Don't play with us.
hey,
All
And I'm
right,
gonna
Pastor,
say,
y'all want? Oh,
let me say this: those that talk to me on a personal level, they can bring me anything. I'm gonna listen, and it could be something very sensitive and near and dear to that person. But when you come to me,
Be ready for the motherfucking truth, okay?
it's not even the truth. I'm gonna let you get it out. But then, on the phone and, in person, then it's going to be, no, I'm going to stand behind you. Okay, so now that you got the tears out, what we going to do about it? Now that you got,
No, now that we got
huh?
the tears out, what the fuck you crying about that nigga like that for? Fuck is wrong with you? Since when you became this
Stop
motherfucking
acting
weak
like you
bitch?
talking, Truthy,
calm
stop acting
down,
like we on the
Truthy.
phone.
Bring it back, y'all. Real truthy on back in. Reel her
Stop,
in.
Truthy, stop acting like we talking,
No, no,
stop
no.
acting like
That's
it's
what
just
Mika be
us.
saying. That don't be me. That's what Mika be. I get to crying with you. I be tough on YouTube, but I get to crying with you. That be Mika talking to me like that. I'm mocking her.
Oh,
Because we got to
don't
bring it back to reality.
don't
I'm
be
there
so
for
hard,
you.
Mika.
No, I'm there for you. I'm gonna support you. You're gonna go back to him. You're gonna go back to it, whatever it may be. It could be a man, it could be a job, it could be a store that done pissed you off, it could be your own family member that you had to cuss out. I'm gonna be there to support you. But it's also
Yeah,
a
she got
reminder,
good balance. She got
But
good
we ain't
balance
gonna
with it,
dwell
Lily.
on it. When it comes to Mika, we
we
ain't gonna dwell on it. We
we
gonna
Yeah,
not
release
gonna
it.
dwell on it because I don't want you to stay there. I want you to
yeah,
move beyond it. You
I,
may come back to it, but
yeah.
and that's fine because that's what we do as humans. We're gonna come back to it because something triggered us. But in that moment, no, we're not. I'm gonna let you get through it, but I also want you to get over it too. I'm not gonna keep you there. I'm not gonna feed that
Right,
fuel.
Right.
Then
right.
that's one thing I'm not gonna do. I'm not gonna feed the fuel of you being angry or mad with a situation
Or miserable or something.
or
It's something you can
miserable.
fix.
But
Right.
don't get it twisted, because y'all may not know because you haven't been behind the scenes with her. Don't get it twisted. She's very sympathetic and empathetic at the same time. You just will have to experience to know. That's the only way I could put it.
Man, Mika
And it's
don't give
the
a
back.
fuck. Stop acting like that,
It's the
Truthy. Stop. Man, Mika, listen. Truthy, stop
hold
trying
on,
to
wait, Dan,
sugarcoat that
wait,
shit.
I was just about to
hold
agree with Truth. I was
on.
going to
It's
disagree
the
about
balance.
about that. Mika got this tone about her, but it's also that tone like, yeah, you gonna be all right. You
Yeah.
Mika
good.
has that
Mhm.
asshole about her, okay? Mika has that asshole
It's a
about
really
her.
good. I feel like it's a
But it comes
good
from a
balance
good place.
because majority of your friends are babying you, and then you get to that friend, she will baby you, but she will bring you back at
Exactly.
the same time. She'll wipe your tears, but she's wiping them rough. That's all. And
Listen,
I think everybody needs
listen.
that.
Can I say something real quick? It's been times where even UP, Bam, Truth is Mika. Hey, what the fuck? Man up,
That,
man
yeah,
up,
yeah.
man up. What's wrong with you? I'm like,
Put
well,
some hair on your chest.
I thought they would be. They were like, man up, my nigga. Like none. I was like, ah.
Chin
So
up,
yeah.
buttercup.
But she also know, like, she knows that I'll start passing out and hyperventilating and hooping and hollering and crying because the McDonald's got my order wrong. So
Type
I don't
shit.
know. Yeah.
Oh,
She will.
Yeah, I will, but it don't literally be because that. It's because I've been holding it in for like 2 months, wherever it is, and now they got my order wrong, and now it's the end of the world. I just crashed.
I know. It's big back problems. I get it.
Yeah, I
Type
just
shit.
crashed
Look,
my
I agree
head.
100%. I'm already
Listen,
knowing.
my nigga be telling me that all the time. Like, you ain't really mad at me. You mad at this reason. And you was at work and you're like, yo, fuck, but you're getting it tonight. I be yelling at him. And he just sit there and be like, you good?
Man, I don't like that. Don't tell me what I'm mad at. I know what I'm mad at right now.
Period. That's another
And I'm
fire.
mad at McDonald's. I said I'm mad at my McDonald's. I mean it.
But
Oh
then
my
when I tell you
God.
to go in there and get them straight, you'll be like, nah.
Because if I go get
Trying to
them
be like, no,
straight,
I already made it home.
not while I'm
Yeah.
crying, I'm going to jail if I go
Look
get them
what y'all
straight while I'm crying.
look what y'all just did to the strong woman live. Y'all over here whining and crying and shit.
McDonald's and their
Talking about
McFlurry and
McDonald's
shit.
and shit. We this serious conversations over here. We talking about McDonald's and shit.
Thank you, Spencer. I'm sorry, y'all. We got to keep up with the chat too. Spencer said, "Brew Crew, these are much needed conversations and discussions." Jaja says she the same way, Mika. Well, I be damned, Jaja.
That's right. I love my people dearly, but I just don't.
Well, she ain't gonna motherfucking let you keep up with no depressing ass. She ain't gonna let you be stuck in that one place when she knows you can get up out of it. And it's a
You
way to
better
fix
than
it.
that. You
Right.
better than whatever it is. Like I said, you may come back to it, and that's fine because we all revisit stuff. But I don't want you to stay there because then you walk around with that anger and then you mad and then just no, no, we're gonna move on. But
So
yeah, move
can,
on.
can, can we
Yeah,
do a karaoke right quick?
go ahead, do it.
Back out.
Butterfly is her name.
Thong, 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 thong.
Hold on,
This
let me
is
let me
me.
get it together real quick. We're gonna do karaoke real quick, guys. Damn, how
I'm gonna be on
Let's fuck up
Casey and
too. It's okay.
JoJo.
Let's fuck up too.
Feel like raindrops should fall.
Who the
Who
fuck
said that?
just
Who
said
was
that?
that?
Where
Who was
is
that?
That was Millie.
You know what? Truthy, get your friend. Okay, get your fucking friend.
I ain't got nothing to do with it.
Oh, okay, I'm about to find it right now. We're
I
gonna
thought I
have
was on mute. My
karaoke,
bad.
y'all.
Okay.
We gotta take an intimate.
Intermission.
Yeah,
Gather
I forgot
ourselves
where
and
it
get
all the
our
way is.
emotional spurs
Butterfly,
together.
act like you know how to pronounce words and stuff. Now, don't start that shit.
This is me. I can't read.
So, how's the weather? Jesus, Joseph, and Mary. Going
All
to
right,
How y'all
hell.
y'all
want to?
ready?
Damn it. Go ahead.
I'm not gonna share it because it
And start skipping.
yeah.
All right.
Where'd it go? You are so beautiful, baby, baby.
You
Baby.
are.
Uh, 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 uh.
Can y'all hear it?
No.
Nope.
How y'all can hear it?
It ain't meant to be played.
No, ma'am. You want me to
Look
sing
at
my
God.
part again?
I gotta play this part.
Okay. That's Cisco in the back trying to stop you.
That was me.
Mika stepson.
It's what?
That's Mika stepson trying to stop it.
Whew.
What stepson? I got stepson.
Yeah, you know that, but when you was what I said, you was dating that boy daddy.
Oh Lord.
Cisco.
Oh Lord. I wasn't.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, you was, Mika.
I
I
tried to
can't help it that I know people.
That know
just
people that know God.
That
tell
know
me she
people
know
that know
that
God.
name.
That be
So when
pushing
I
the elevator button down.
That's
two and two
right.
together. Who
That
up in
puts
here?
us in 1,769th place in the line.
Hi, A-Troll.
I'm live
Holding
right
our
now.
Proverbs pamphlets.
A-Troll said hi, y'all.
Hey,
Hi.
Tro.
Hey, I'm
Hello,
trying to
chat.
get off
How
my
y'all
damn
doing tonight?
Hello to
thing.
everybody in the chat.
Joy, lucky I work from home tomorrow because if I didn't, I would. It's 10 o'clock. I would be
I'm
hanging up.
trying to get this off my thing.
Damn, it's
Intermission
10
is
o'clock
over.
already.
Well, I'm gonna need you to try harder. You a
Oh,
strong
there we go.
woman. You better
Oh,
get it
there you go.
I'm
together.
All
gonna
these
need
damn kids
You
in
a
my room.
strong woman, Joy.
I
You
know, right?
got this, girl.
Okay, get out of my room. It's done. Get out.
Can y'all act like y'all have some sense on this panel, please?
you gotta sing it. You gotta
Oh,
manifest it. I'm
I
no,
strong.
no,
wish
no.
that you will.
Oh my God. Get out. It's done. Close my door. Yes.
You could at
What are you
least
talking
mute,
about?
mute, 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 Joy. You could have
No, I don't
muted.
have to mute because the plates are done. They
The
What you
people
serving
them
dinner?
hungry. Go
Oh
feed
yeah, it's
them.
early over there
Oh, Lord, they
still.
finna clip that.
What
oh
time is
Lord,
it, boy?
they were so hungry.
Ah,
No, they
damn.
gonna clip. They gonna clip. Well, y'all nephew asked me for some cereal earlier in the live. They gonna clip that for sure, like they did last time.
Jesus Christ.
You ain't
Well,
fed that child all day.
true tea.
Baby,
They
I
eating
cooked it
cereal
Sunday.
on a Sunday. She ain't even
In
made Sunday dinner, and she always on YouTube bragging.
She on YouTube bragging.
Oh, child, it's a lot going
All
on.
right, here it go, karaoke right here.
All right, let's go.
Still can't hear anything.
Oh
Give her time,
shit!
Bams. Give her time. She getting it together.
Listen.
No, she
And
thought it was funny.
Joy is her name.
I apologize, Pat. Can we back?
Mika, stop. Mm,
What the
mm.
hell?
Beauty is her name.
Oh,
People gonna get you, KT.
Beauty is her
her
name.
name. Baby, we can start as a motherfucking band, okay?
They
Mm.
singing three different songs.
Oh shit.
Yeah, dun, 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 dun.
I
We
think they
were
playing. They singing
five
Casey and
steps.
JoJo too.
Uh-oh.
Oh, 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 oh,
Uh-uh.
oh.
Y'all wrong.
No, Butterfly's wrong for playing this shit. That's who's wrong.
Look at him.
Butterfly, we have a reputation to uphold, and you ain't helping. Joy, if you don't cut this shit off,
Beauty is her name. Oh,
Bye, KT. Bye.
oh,
Oh shit!
hey, the realest. Your heart.
Dry Hill with the
dun,
bad
dun,
boys.
dun, dun, dun.
Dun, 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 dun,
Oh,
dun.
yeah. Oh,
Oh yeah!
yeah. Y'all so ignorant, bro. I swear to God. Did she make it get louder?
Somebody from the chat throw their panties up here.
No, we don't want that shit up
No,
here.
thank you.
We don't want y'all
Oh,
keep y'all panties on, okay?
Oh,
All right,
yeah,
leave the panties
Juicy.
on, y'all. Leave them on.
Butterfly, did you make that get louder so they couldn't hear us talking shit?
no, the realest. Dry Hill was funny. Dry Hill was funny.
She said,
They all sound like their throats a little dry.
man, y'all dragging them.
No, that's Butterfly for playing this shit. She set them up. Is she really making us watch this whole thing?
I feel guilty dragging them. I grew up on them.
Joy
Yeah, I
Reading
do
the
sharing
too.
them
Shit,
tape.
I
kids
don't feel
play.
guilty.
We
Joy should
gotta
feel
watch
guilty
it,
because she
Reading
don't
the
y'all.
know.
tape.
Joy's
I
teaching them kids. She's sharing their plates, so we gotta watch this.
oh.
She making the plates, baby.
And why is the crowd lying on to them like that?
Lying like a thug, Jim.
Fucking
Maybe it
crowd just
sound better
lying
in
to their
person.
ass.
It's called singing. Like I'm saying,
He telling the crowd to sing because they can't sing no more.
you know,
You know they their group
thanks to
name.
you
They
guys,
named
every
after a park.
commercial release of Drew Hill has gone
Not the
Apart.
what?
gold, platinum, or
Their group
multi-platinum.
name is a park in
A park?
Maryland.
Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
I didn't know that either.
Mm-hmm.
Shit, the chat funnier than the video.
Oh,
What they singing?
oh.
Blackstreet? They singing Blackstreet?
Not Blackstreet.
They sing a new edition.
By Prerogative?
Stairways.
Oh no. No,
Nights
no.
like this,
Oh,
I wish that raindrops will
oh,
fall.
oh.
Yeah.
It's like
Oh,
candy.
I
I'm
mean,
in
since we
tripping, but
singing
they're singing
anything,
R. Kelly. That's an R. Kelly song. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, 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 yeah,
Oh my
yeah,
God.
yeah.
KT, I'm leaving too.
KT, I'm going with you. Pick me up round back.
No, don't leave.
I'ma leave my avatar up here,
Joy
but
better
they gonna
come
know
back
I'm
and turn
gone.
this mess off.
Joy, get back
She
in
feed,
here. I don't want
she
you
Joy,
to
you acting
leave.
feeding
like other content
kids.
creators, Joy.
She feeding her kids. We gotta hold her down. Mm.
She better get out that living room.
Shit,
She
them kids
making
better
She
wait.
plates.
This
can't
ruined
get
food
mad at
time.
us. She better come on.
She making plates. What y'all want?
What she
Y'all
Shit,
just
where
cooking?
go
she
get
where
a
she cook?
snack.
Shit.
What you doing?
I put snacks out back. Y'all go get a snack.
All right.
Calm down.
You walk on?
I don't know. I want an
You
ice
want to go
cold
in?
Mountain Dew.
Good night.
You can't even drink Mountain Dew.
It ain't Mountain Dew. It's Pepsi. Why you can't tell my business? It's dark soda. Pepsi, grape, Dr. Pepper.
I got some Dr. Pepper.
Well,
I
at least
can't have
Joy
it.
feed her kids. Shit.
Yeah,
Did
the
she go to
baseball.
the store?
Oh, Joy, damn, we was talking all types of shit, girl. Look, you was feeding the kids. We held you down, okay? But don't you ever do that shit again.
Genuine head
Oh
don't even fit
yeah.
his body no more.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Y'all disrespectful as hell.
That was that chat. That
That
wasn't
was
us.
Drew Hill.
That was the realest and KT down there.
Yeah, that was them.
But y'all don't think Cisco and them still got it? I was trying to
Nah.
No,
see.
No,
absolutely
Nah.
not.
they don't.
What is her name? Hoping I
We couldn't
can.
even understand what they were saying, Joy.
I know. I thought it was me. I was like,
Then
wait.
This
they
is
had a
me.
nerve to add great grandpa into it. Oh, genuine with them knees he got.
I'm so over y'all. Y'all get on my damn nerves.
Crusty hills. Them hills be spot
Go
locking and
ahead.
dropping it.
Say what you like.
They got arthritis like a
First of
motherfucker.
all, they want to know what you cook, Joy.
Oh,
I'm
These
lasagna.
lying. I
nuts.
want to know.
Fucking lasagna.
Oh yeah, that's right. I
Oh,
forgot. I got my plate earlier, y'all.
Yeah, I
I
had
forgot.
to.
are you
Yeah.
good?
Yeah, I got my plate earlier.
You ain't make us no salad or no bread with it?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
made
she made
salad.
salad.
I
Oh,
made
okay.
Caesar salad. I had to. That's
Oh,
why
you
I was running in
fancy.
here to do all that.
She
Okay,
real
so guys,
fancy.
can we go back to the single mom conversation? Or are
Yeah,
we done?
As long
yeah.
as you don't play Drew Hill again, yes.
We all right. That's right, Lisa. Then we ain't got to listen to that again.
Right. Because beauty is not their
I
name in the song.
No, they
Okay,
ain't
okay,
named
okay.
that.
it was a break. I had to go do something real quick.
You did more than something. You
I
had a
was
whole
trying to tell
15.
them.
You had a whole 15-minute break during the work shift. Don't do that
Yep,
no more.
yep.
Okay,
They
my
was
bad.
dragging you. They was
I
dragging you, and I
know.
had to
I
tell them to
pretty much
stop.
know.
Yeah, me and
I
Truthie
had,
had to tell him to
Beauty
stop.
was that used to be
yeah, I had
my
to tell y'all to
song.
stop. I said, Joy is busy. Y'all don't do that. Cut it out. I told y'all
Truth is, shut the hell up.
She's such a liar, bruh. She was trying to hop in the car with KT and haul ass too.
All right,
I
back
was
to this.
singing, Joy. I was singing. I was keeping the
I
awnings
was
together.
too.
Yes, Millie was
Thank you.
supporting.
Thank you, Millie.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you,
She
Millie.
Yeah,
You
Millie
was.
know,
was definitely
Millie held you
supportive.
down. Millie held
it's
you down, Joy.
it's TT and what's the other bitches from Set It Off names? It's all of them.
Stony and Cleo and shit.
Stony and them, they're
Frankie want to
playing.
rob the bank. Frankie want to blow up the bank. You know when we get high, you start looking like Sugar Bear. Looking ass.
This
I'm
single
done.
mom breaks down in tears, describing the challenges she's experiencing raising up children, doing it all on her own in a challenging economy. You see, this is when the single mom by choice TikToks that people like to popularize and make sound cute and funny stop becoming. As you guys know, I never show the comments until the video is completely done, but you have to see this. This is also when the women who are actually married and do have a husband, someone in their home to help, but want to complain about being married single moms because their husbands refuse to help, so they think they're single mothers. When she gets real, those victim Olympic moms don't get taken seriously. Exhibit A. This mother here who's married says, realizing I'm a married single mom, to which someone responded back and says, respectfully, if you're married, you cannot relate. And this is what happens when shit gets real, right? And this is not a moment where I'm gloating over somebody who decided to purposely put themselves in a situation. I don't know her situation, but the reality is that people try to downplay this thing when we all know that doing it on your own, not having fathers, influences those kids negatively, and of course is very difficult. And pretending you're a single mom when you actually are married and do have someone to help within your household, all of a sudden seems very, very delusional when reality hits, right? When the reality of real single mothers comes to light. No more time. Let's get it.
Coffee Pod is backed by FathersHaveRights.com. One of the most shocking things an attorney revealed in our prenuptial agreement guide is that times are changing. More and more women are the ones demanding prenups. Yes, typically
A way to make it in a one-parent household with children and just one.
and take the first step in protecting your future marriage today.
I can't wait till we can sit down and have the uncomfortable conversation about women who raise children by themselves in the economy that we live in. How many mothers that actually have to figure out a way to make it in a one-parent household with children and just one person that provides, or nobody wants to talk about the moments when I spent every single dime of my money to buy a car that ain't working good no more, and I have to buy another car, or when my rent is behind because I had to pay for something else and my kids needed something else more, and I have to choose what they need more, or the birthdays that I celebrate by myself, that I orchestrate by myself with no help from nobody else, or the holidays when people get lots of gifts and they get celebrated and I don't get nothing, or when I'm celebrating other people and I don't feel celebrated, when I have to get up on the days that I feel sick and I don't even feel like I got an inch of energy in me to get up and go figure it out, I still have to, and nobody is coming to save me. Like, if I knew that life would be this way, if I felt like that every day that I wake up, that I would rather die than to live because of the overstimulation of it feeling like it's just me by myself, and I have to pull it together just so somebody can call me a strong Black woman or a single mother or whatever they call it. Like, nobody talks about our mental health. Nobody talks about trying millions of times to find relationships and try to settle down and give your children two-parent households. And these people are manipulators. Not only do I have to take care of kids, I have to.
All right, I'm gonna stop it right there for 2 seconds. How do y'all feel about that?
Open.
Because she got a lot more to say, but how do y'all feel about that whole spiel?
I have something to say about that, and I'm gonna sound like an evil bitch. I am. I'm gonna say this: when you have children and you are dating and you're having children out of wedlock, before that man commits to you totally and tells you that he wants you to be his wife, before you have a child, a man that loves you is going to want to marry you. He's not going to want you to be his baby mama. He's going to want you to be his wife. So I think she's talking about multiple children, and you did that once. And then most of the time, most women are attracted to the same kind of man over and over and over again. We don't learn our lesson. We don't learn our lesson until we're in our late 30s, early 40s, and then we start looking at different types of men. And I'm just talking about statistically. So when you're, and she's young, you can tell she's young, maybe in her 30s, and she has multiple children. She probably has multiple fathers for those children. She picked the same kind of man, and she's crying.
Make better decisions on who you sleeping with.
And decide not to have children, especially if a child will be a burden, because I think every woman, even married women, I'm sorry, still need to consider, what if I have to do this by myself one day? Because your
Right.
husband could die, your husband could get locked up, he could get an illness, he could divorce you. It's all kind of things that could happen. So as a mother who is bearing these children, you
Children.
need to consider whether or not you can parent them alone one day. So that's all.
I agree.
But I do feel bad for her. I do. Because a lot of us have been there. I've been there. I was there, when you expect somebody to be there for you, especially their child too, because it's not only your child, it's their child too. Y'all made that child together. And when you have to be the person to carry, 100% of the load, it's devastating. It is.
Very much.
So,
I can agree. I can agree.
Heal myself from a breakup that doesn't go away as soon as possible. Or what about the time when I was growing up as a child with a single mother, with a father that wasn't there? So boom, that goes something else for me to heal from.
Okay, I want to touch on it. I want to touch on it. How do you guys feel about? I mean,
Childhood trauma.
childhood trauma. As far as she's saying, like I grew up in a household where my father wasn't there, so boom, there's another trauma that I have to deal with as an adult.
Yeah, that's why
So
she shouldn't have even go in a situation where she end up raising her children by herself, learning from example
yep,
that her father wasn't there.
yep.
And
So
then
she chose her
knowing,
father when
and
she
then
started
knowing, right,
dating.
and knowing that the guy wasn't gonna be there, why have multiple children with him?
right, right.
I grew up in a two parent household until a certain age, and then each parent married, went in another. It's just it's hard to determine how things is gonna happen. With her saying, I say with me, with her saying that, like, boom, I have to deal with that. It's like at the end of the day, we grow up. So you have to be who you are. I'm not saying poke your chest out, you gotta be, this and that. It's just like I kind of went into a shell when she said that, like, okay, yeah, our mamas did do that and did this, but now we older. We didn't have to be like that, but we chose that. Like you kind of sort of choose your lane sometimes.
If he ain't do it right the first time, the what makes you think he's gonna do it right the second or third time?
Yeah. She chose her lane.
Exactly.
She did. And that's the sad part about it. She did. She chose her lane. Wow. And what was heartbreaking is when she said, why don't people talk about not wanting to be here? Like her pain is so intense, and she thinks that a man, just a relationship is going to solve it. It's bigger than a relationship for her, because she's talking about not wanting to be here. Like, what about when you don't want to be here? What about when you just feel like you have children and that thought is in your head? That means that it's bigger than you just not having a relationship, because relationships aren't guaranteed to bring you out of what financial situation that you're in. They're not guaranteed. That's not a guarantee. So it just feels like she wants somebody to love her and focus on her and pay attention to her. That's what it sounds like to me, but I
I was
haven't
gonna,
heard the whole video.
Sounds
yeah,
kind of
I was gonna
selfish to me.
say, did she have these kids, child one, two, or three, because she wanted to be with that man, and now she's not with the man, and now it's like I'm lonely, I'm hurt. I want to give up because I keep having kids, thinking it's gonna keep the man around, and it doesn't.
Yeah. That's what it sounds like. I don't know if she brought her kids here because that's the quickest way to lose a man is to bring kids, because kids are stressful.
Right.
If when they enter the relationship. So I don't know. I feel for her though.
Well, I don't know what you're talking about, UP, but I got a couple of gray hairs because of my kids. But
Oh yeah.
No, I'm just joking.
No, I got shit, girl.
But yeah,
Girl, you got them gray hairs because you old.
that too. But it's just a lot of women that will sacrifice who they are as women for the namesake of being the wife, the girlfriend, the friend. Just he loves me. I'm beautiful. I'm this. I'm that. And then when the door shuts, it's like they lonely. Now they fucking with everybody. They jumping on social media, fucking with everybody. Like, girl, you okay?
My concern is this, because I was listening to some recordings that we were talking about behind the scenes earlier, and one of the commentators that I was listening to, she said that what's effed up about when she was listening to these women talk about their relationship with this man, they weren't taking into consideration their children, and she was saying that what is heartbreaking is that sometimes your mother can be your first op, and a lot of times not even know it because of her own traumas. You know what I'm saying? Because of her own traumas, she'll be acting in a way that's self-gratuitous as opposed to in a nurturing, protective, motherly way. You know what I'm saying? But listening to this woman, she talks about sacrifice, sacrificing for her kids and not paying the rent because her kids need something. So she sounds like she's really just crying out for help and doing it in a big way, publicly. So I hope she gets some help.
Let's see.
I didn't call to my itself.
I want you guys to listen to what she said there. That's very important. And also, I would like to ask that people be kind in the comments, right? Because I think this is an important video. She said, and then I have to also.
I just want to stop it. I'm going to start it back again. But I really appreciated that he said that in the midst of this, because it's not a clout chasing moment. It's not bashing her. It's like, sometimes guys, stop.
Yeah.
Listen to people.
Yeah.
And don't always be fucking, I like that he said that.
Yeah.
But the public is quick to tear, especially black women and black female, black mothers down. They're eager to tear, black women down about their parenting, how they rear their children. So
yes,
that's why I don't know if this is a red pill, blue pill, because he's actually stopped first and said, "Hey, don't do it."
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead, Truth.
And I was gonna ask you to pause it. You took the words right out my mouth. It was so soothing to hear him say "Don't attack her" in the comments, because he even said some things that went against how she felt. You know what I'm saying? He gave his honest, true opinion. He wasn't in always agreement. He kind of read her in a soft way. So for him to protect her from in the comment section, that's very respectable with him. I respect it.
Right. Yep. I did hear that too. Oh my God.
We'll deal with the fact that my mother decided to put me in the situation based on her choices, right? Where I grew up in a household without a father. And so that's something that I have to heal from. I often wonder when I see people out here frivolously having sex, creating children outside of wedlock. I wonder, why would you put your kids at a disadvantage? People get tired of hearing that. They get tired of hearing that. And in this video, you see the product of exactly that. And she is going.
I want to pause real quick. And I might get it messed up, mixed up, or whatever. Somebody can correct me in the comment section. But back in back in the day in Asia, there was a limit to where they can have children. I think their limit was 2.
Well, I know in the early 2000s it was 1, and they was putting poison in the in families that had more than one child. Because this was all over the media, they were putting poison in baby formula. The government was, to cut down on the population.
In Asia?
Yep, in China.
Oh, yeah. So when I heard him say this, that's what my mind went to, because it's like, we're in America that we, it's like, let me just calm down. All right. It could be a stop to a lot of things that's happening in America, USA, but in other countries, they put limits on it. We got children being born to drug-infested families and things of that nature. And be quiet. Be quiet.
Through a very horrible time. Now, I often wonder, if you can't do it for yourself, then do it for your children, because most people do have choices at the end of the day. Now, yes, there's some things that are maybe not your fault, but it's your responsibility to make sure that you don't continue the cycle. So if you happen to not be in this exact situation, whether you are a man or a woman, then you should take the utmost precaution to make sure that you defend yourself, protect yourself, and protect your womb, protect your seed. And of course, this is a part that women don't want to hear, but they hold the most power in the situation, because you give the man access to your body, right? And so you have to protect it.
I'm so overwhelmed. I'm so fucking tired of making shit happen all the time. I am tired. Nobody talks about how strong you have to be to keep all of this shit bottled up, and it never ever gets fixed. I hate working every day and having to get off work and have to go drive off night after I woke up at 6. And then people like, oh, why your hair look like that? Oh, why your nails ain't done? Oh, why do you have those huge bags under your eyes? I'm depressed.
Yeah, nobody's asking me why I got bags underneath my eyes and why my nails ain't fixed. Like, now I think she just over talking about the situation.
No, she probably TikToking and social media talking, because social media will do that to you.
She said TikToking it.
They TikToking, they talking shit. They don't know what you're going through. When people don't know, and most people don't care, Joy. Most people don't care. They going through their own shit.
Yeah.
They probably like, girl, what the fuck is up with your hair? They probably out there doing drags and roasting shit, and she's struggling.
Oh yeah, you know what? I'm laughing. You're right. She probably reading the comments, and they probably saying that. I think because I'm like, what? That's true. Yeah. That's true. I went too far in my thought when I was like, what?
What the hell do you? And the part is, I cannot do this shit in front of my kids because they think I'm so strong, but I'm so tapped out. Oh no, times that I show up to program for my kids, and I'm the only person there.
Wow.
On Christmas, when I have to figure out if I want to pay my rent or buy my kids gifts. My car been squeaking and making noise forever, and I can't even afford to fix it.
And you're sick.
Nobody gives a about us. Nobody gives a about us. And I'm so tired, bro, and I don't know what to do about it. I've been pushing it praying and praying and pushing and praying and pushing. Like, what the I didn't choose this life for myself. I made some bad choices, though, I tell you that. I chose terribly, I tell you that. I got more issues in here than I didn't even cause for myself. I tell you that shit. I don't want to be strong no more, y'all. That shit is getting so overwhelming. I have to find time to go to the gym and find extra things to take care of myself because I have to make ends meet because I'm all that my kids got. I'm all that God. Oh my God. When I say I'm tapped out, man, for the last month, I can't even find no rhythm for myself. I've been getting up late for work every single day. I've been picking up my bank account hoping that I could get a big blessing to fix at least 10% of my problem. I mean, I go to fucking work, I take care of my fucking kids. I literally try my best. I'm just overwhelmed. I'm tired of feeling not seen.
Now I'm gonna stop it right there. I mean, I'm not gonna stop it right there, but I'm gonna feel her on that because at the end of the day, I don't care how much everybody claim they making out of life, paycheck to paycheck, they making billions of dollars or whatever. It's still people out here living like that. You can make all the money in the world and you still gotta pay for something that's still gonna have you feeling like your money is low. All these rich motherfuckers walking around here. That's the part that got to me. That's the part that got to me. I'm sorry. Everybody want to wake up to some kind of money in their fucking account. Everybody ain't rich. Everybody ain't. I just. That's why I. She
does
just
does does she ever say how many kids she has, or do they say how many kids she has?
not really. I do. I think once it get into the video, it does.
Okay.
Cause I try to make it like we do. Like I don't want to. We do kind of sort of like, oh, let's all react to it at one time, and I don't know. I think once I started listening to her video again, and now listen to it now, it's like I be feeling so bad because at first I was like, okay, you'll be all right, and then she keeps talking. It's like,
But I was going to say about the money part that you spoke on. I think the money part for her is not having enough for what her needs are. Her car is breaking down.
yeah,
Bills are due.
yeah,
Christmas, birthdays, holidays, summer clothes, winter clothes, fall clothes, school supplies. Her own personal needs. And like what you just said, no matter how much you make, it's still never enough.
never enough.
It's never enough. There's always something. You want your kids to be happy, so you might buy them, something that they've been eyeballing or eyeing or mentioning or something like that. That could be taken away from something you might want to do for yourself. But for her, it sounds like she's struggling
Hmm.
mentally, financially, emotionally. She's in a big ball of struggle.
All right, I'm gonna get through this one.
I'm tired of feeling not heard. I'm tired of pretending. I'm tired.
Wow. 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 Yeah, that was difficult, man. That was difficult to watch. You know, I have this conversation with my wife once in a while. The single mother conversation. You may be wondering, why do you guys have this conversation when you are not in this situation? For two reasons. Number one, because I would address many topics. And two, we are new parents. And so I've experienced what it's like to raise up kids firsthand. And it's not easy, right? It's not easy, even with the help. It's not easy because you're dealing with life, and life is long. You don't know what, may come up. You don't know what your kids may get sick. You don't know how healthy they're going to be. You're consistently worried, and life is still coming at you, and you have to maintain yourself. And I don't think I would have had the understanding that I have now of how challenging this is until having my own kids. I can't imagine, of course, we would all have to do what we have to do in a position, whether you're a single father or a single mom. But honestly, I can't imagine it being anything other than very, very difficult, highly challenging, stressful, and borderline traumatic. I just can't. I see why once in a while you see meltdown videos like this. I don't get how single mothers or single fathers do it by themselves. And it's not coming from a place of me being impressed, because I know it may be hard to hear. I know that they're not doing it well, the majority of them, right? It's not the ideal situation for children. And for the people who can't accept that, you are part of the problem, right? And people push back. No, it's just as good as having both parents. This is what the majority, who especially aren't financially stable, are going through. I personally believe at this point, God is the answer to peace, right? The answer to peace when all things around you are going horrible. Check out some of the comments, see what the people have to say. Top comment here says, this hits home. Who else is crying? You have 35K likes on that comment of people responding back to that comment who also feel bad. This person says, I can feel everything she's saying. My God, may her heart heal. This makes me sad. This lady here says here. Another person who says, crying and eyeballs out. Crying my eyeballs out. I'm sorry.
Being a single mom in this economy in 2026 feels like running a marathon while carrying groceries and kids and bills
And laundry.
and trauma.
He said laundry.
Decision alone while
And dishes and shit. Yeah.
bills, working 40 hours a week and still prioritizing your mental and physical health, still trying to go to the gym and eat right,
And I think that's what's important, because over the years and over the times, we have seen, I'm not condoning what certain people have done in the past. Women and men have been taking out their children. And at the end of the day, y'all sit up here and y'all make these kids. Y'all do the sex with the whoever you're doing it with. Person get pregnant, y'all have the babies, and then all of a sudden, oh, I don't want the baby. I'm gonna kill you, bitch. I'm gonna kill you, nigga. And then all this goofy shit happens. It's like, and then mental health comes involved of it, because now everybody is just so I don't know what we're gonna do in the future, because people are doing the most right now.
trying to socialize while your nervous system is constantly in survival mode. 0 out of 10. I don't recommend it. I come on TikTok for a little dopamine hit. I'm seeing ice. World.
Do y'all know what dopamine means?
Adrenaline rush, right?
That comes from a certain type of medication.
Mm-mm. Your body produces dopamine.
Yeah, your body naturally produces dopamine.
But they saying that now they're incorporating that inside of certain medications, that's anxiety pills. They're incorporating those
Yeah, that's
types.
true.
So now you got all
That's
these
true.
people on these different pills that they think they just managing their blood pressure or managing their anxiety, and it has that
Hmm.
in it now.
Yep,
So
it
now
sure
we have
do.
this heighten of people taking out their family members, their children's, because
Hmm.
now they can say, "Oh, I was on that pill. That was the pill that my
Hmm.
doctor gave to me." It's crazy fucking work right now.
Hmm.
It's fucking insane.
But dopamine is supposed to give you that happy feeling.
Then they
It's
gotta give
supposed to
you a
be
drug.
yeah, it's supposed to like well, I guess they putting it in medicine with people like with chemical imbalances and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But that good feeling also comes from like well, the euphoria. It's like a full sense of like happiness, and
Yep.
a lot of drugs like opioids and stuff, opiates and stuff like that. The euphoria play a part in that, but you whatever they put inside of the pain medication, but which is why people become addicted so
Truthie,
fast.
Truthie, Truthie. What's the number one TV show that they old girl is in? Sadea.
I don't know.
The
I'm
one you just said it. You just said it. Your
Euphoria.
euphoria.
Euphoric. Yeah.
Euphoric.
they advertise this shit in front of us. They make it like it's a drug, but they make it like a TV show, and then give
Yeah,
Oscars and Tommys out to people. I said
yeah.
Tommys, Tonys out to people. But that was that show. That was the name of the show.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yes.
And this is well, I don't want to go, veer too far off into, because I do plan to I think like in season 2 to come back with a show on addiction and stuff like that. So I don't want to veer too far off in it when it comes to that.
You know how we
But
get down.
yeah,
We do
I
like a
have a
circle of
lot.
life over here.
Yeah, I got a lot to say about it because it's the when it comes to depression and antidepressants and stuff like that, they put things in those medicines to make you that may work against your mental health and your chemical imbalance. Like some people
Here
end
we
up
yes.
worse than what they was on that medicine. And I can speak from both sides of the fence, from the addiction side and the mental health side. I've been through both for a very long period in my life, a very long period. So I'm very fluent when it comes to that. And I can actually tell you what should be in the medicine and what shouldn't be by my standards and my mental health. I can really tell you like some of it is so bad, and some people go to those medications and therapists to get better and end up in a nightmare because they've put them on some type of drug that made them
Mm.
worse, and they can't go without it now. Now their body has become, now your body depends on it. So it's a whole lot. It's so much with that. That's a whole nother show in itself, though.
That's why we here.
And that's
That's
true
why we
too,
here.
because when I started my antidepressant regimen, my doctor asked me absolutely everything that I was on, and then she said, she was like, "Well, she said, we're in Michigan. Do you consume, edibles or
I didn't
recreational?"
hear you.
I said my doctor said the same thing about like it can
Oh,
all
okay.
of these depressants can make things worse for you. If especially
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
if you she said that you could take a kind of a certain vitamins that can affect antidepressant medications and stuff. So that's
I
true.
took a vitamin that ended me up in the hospital when I was on antidepressants. I had started taking these vitamins to replenish like some nutrients in my body that I wasn't getting for whatever reasons I wasn't getting them. And I went to the hospital because of that, over the counter vitamin.
Yeah, and some doctors force medicine upon you, and then you will let them know, well, it's not helping, so I'm not taking it, and then they'll be in their feelings. I'm not going to take a medication that I feel is not helping. Sorry. Where everybody went. Y'all here?
Can you say
I'm right
I
here.
didn't? I'm right. I had got blocked out. Can you say that again, Millie?
I said like doctors that prescribe medication that doesn't work, and then you let them know, well, it's not helping for the pain or whatever, and then they want you to be taking this medication that's supposed to be helping for pain, but it's really not. To me, it's all about money. It's a money
Absolutely.
thing. It's a money thing.
Yeah. And it's they'll put you on a medication to fix whatever side effects you having from the other medication they got you on.
Mhm.
Crazy work.
I ain't no fucking guinea pig.
And the crazy thing about it is see, that's why I said I'm definitely gonna do a show on it, and I'm gonna tell my experience. I was a guinea pig at one point. I played that role, but financially, and I'll explain it all from A to Z.
Mhm.
You did test trials? Did you do any test
Absolutely.
trials?
Yeah,
Okay,
it could have been.
I feel what you're talking about. Yeah.
And with that, I could have either, they don't tell you which, if it was like a medicine that can, because trials can be all types of things. I could give you a trial on whether my feet hurt when I'm wearing sneakers, but the more you let them, the higher the risk of whatever you're doing, the higher the money go. And I made some very good money off of that. And sometimes they, quote unquote, you don't know which you're getting. So if it's a bipolar medication, they're going to have something called the placebo, which is basically like a sugar pill, something that does nothing. And then they're going to have the medication that they're trying to put on the market. They said they don't know. And you definitely don't know. You might get this one or you might get that one. It's all about your experience while being on it and coming back and taking the test to find out, if it worked or not. But they say even the doctors and them don't know which one you're getting. And the placebo is basically nothing. That's like basically a Tic Tac, basically. And then I might get the placebo. The person next to me might get the real thing.
That's crazy.
And it was a time where, so when I started making the money from it, it was a time where like them shits had damn near the whole city in the chokehold. That money was good money. You took $1,000 in 1 week. And you won't get no $1,000 easy, baby. They gonna poke, pry, IV, hours in a day, shit like that. But when I was financially strapped, that got me by for 4 years. It was just like having a job.
They used to do that to us against our will. They
Yeah.
tested the cure for syphilis on black folks. So
Yeah.
they injected us with syphilis, not telling us and all that kind of stuff. So they used to not even pay us and did that.
What's that? The Tuskegee, is that the Tuskegee man?
Yep.
Am I saying it wrong?
Nope, you're saying it right.
Okay.
It's the same thing with your organs and stuff when you pass away. Even though you have on there that you don't want to be an organ donor, believe it or not, they not letting good organs just go to waste. They're being removed.
You better know
And how you know it's not being removed. That's a topic that I want to discuss
exactly.
anyway.
Exactly. You know what, Millie? That's crazy because when UP was speaking on that, with the organs when she was speaking on her son. I literally was thinking what you just said. I'm like, they probably do that to a lot of people because who knows where it went? You don't know where it went.
I
You
think
can't tell me they not keeping that shit and selling it or doing whatever they doing with it on the black market. You can't.
yeah, that's what I feel like why they kind of was denying me my daughter autopsy, because I feel some of her organs probably was removed because they have to put that on the autopsy when they remove organs and stuff. And I feel like that's why they kind of was denying me her autopsy report.
That'll be a good show. That goes
And
deep. That'll be.
what? I learned that because I thought I was being a good citizen at one point, and I didn't put that. I didn't put I wanted to, what I didn't put. I didn't put I wanted to be an organ donor on my ID because they said if you put it on your ID, then it's going. But then it's like if you put it on there and you don't put it on there, they're gonna still do what they want to do. But I felt like I can delay the process if I say I don't want it on my ID. And that all started from, I'm not going to even hold from the Kanika Jenkins situation. I started learning that don't put that on your ID that you're an organ donor. Because that's when they're going to start ripping into you.
And take you out earlier, yeah.
Yeah. So I don't put that on my ID no more. Or my license or whatever. Because they're going to do it to you anyway. They're going to take it from you anyway.
Mm-hmm.
But
sell it to the highest bidder.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you can't tell me they got all these morals and ethics and just, discard the organs when they're done because you didn't give them permission to take them when you know those organs are worth millions. Oh, please.
Right.
Because it's on my ID. Oh, let's not do that to Joy because no, y'all gonna do it anyway. So make you work a little harder. Fuck it.
Cause Joy is her name.
Okay, that's gonna be a good
period. Hoping I can.
That's gonna be a good topic.
Okay. All right, y'all wanna continue? Cause
yeah.
Let's go.
Hold up. Oh my God. And we can't even afford to be burnt out, literally. Gotta go to work. And ain't nobody clapping for you. You either sink or you swim. But on the bright side, at least I don't have ruining my peace, adding on more stress on top of all this bullshit. Shit, we made it to 2026. We gonna make it. We got this, y'all.
It is not the economy. It is that you are a single parent. When I was a single father in 2005, it wasn't easy. I struggled my butt off as a father, single father, because the economy is not created for single parenthood. That's just the honest facts. Now, I can't speak for how you ended up becoming a single mother, but just like I said in the beginning, it's not.
Sorry, guys. It's a must that I have to stop the live and say, eat.
Wait, easy, hey, eat.
I'm sorry, guys.
Hey,
I just have to stop the live for that one moment. That's it. That's all she get. She ain't shit to me.
Hey,
I don't fuck with her. I don't fuck with eat like that. But I will stop the live and say, eat. Okay.
The economy's fault. It's the single mother part. Like, ain't nobody ever been like, woo, I tell you what, back in 2005 when I was a single mother, it was cracking. It ain't never been easy being a single parent. It's always harder when you're having one income to have to try to take care of another person. So again, it's personal choices in the economy that set you back. It's not the economy.
Bro,
I'm looking at the world because, like, tell me why I just went and got groceries. I just got paid today. My last, and I spent $73 on popcorn, crackers.
I ain't doing the Trump supporters, but we're gonna listen to her. Period.
Cheez-Its, milk, ranch dressing, tomatoes, just basic shit, man. Like a box of Cheez-Its.
First of all, a basic nigga box is give me some ground beef. Help me out, y'all.
Not
She
no
said
Cheez-It.
tomatoes. What the fuck?
Cheez-It.
Cheez-Its. Give me some ground beef, a little bit of cheese, not that much, because you know everybody's lactose intolerant sometimes. What the fuck is she talking about? Tomatoes. You know what? See?
She said cheese.
That bitch
Oh,
don't
Lord.
cook. You shouldn't have told me she was no Trump supporter. See, now I got a preconceived. You did. I'm ready to just get in at her. I wish you wouldn't even said that.
I just said it because the color of her skin. I don't know.
Oh,
I was
okay,
being,
all right. Oh, okay.
I was being rude.
My bad. Okay, good. Well, let me go back.
I was
Oh.
using a hard Trump supporter.
She got them. She got a Trump supporter haircut. You could tell by her haircut she support Trump.
We hear this is me.
You can tell by them cheeks, the rosy red cheeks.
Let me reel y'all back in. Come on back in.
All right, sorry. I'm sorry, y'all. I apologize.
So she bought
I'm sorry,
snacks and a
chat.
tomato.
Yeah. Thank you, Mika.
And a box of crackers was $5 a piece. The
Snacks and a
ranch dressing was
tomato.
$5. The tomatoes was worth $4. Like the milk is $7 a gallon, and my kid drinks 3 gallons a week. That's $20. Like, how the barely get any goddamn food and it's $73. Like, what the fuck am I gonna do?
Somebody else here says, me too. So this lady here says, when it gets heavy, sometimes we cry every day, right? Again, a reminder that championing this type of a dynamic, single motherhood by choice, is in most cases a terrible situation for everybody, including the mother, and especially the children who are the most affected.
I saw online today, there's this girl and she's like crying because, you know, how do you make ends meet? You're a single mom. And like, I just want her to know I'm here with you. I get it. I feel you. I'm in the same boat. I just applied.
Why is Brad talking?
I'm
Brad
done.
with the good hair. What?
Lord.
Becky with the good hair. She
No,
meant
I
Becky
said
with the
Brad. I said Brad with the good hair.
Brad. Oh, hell no.
Okay.
I'm done. Okay.
Her ass, bitch. Get the
For a
fuck
second,
out.
we get it. It's not
Lord
easy out there.
listen, do it, do it.
But it's also not easy out there for families or single people or, you know, single moms. Of course, we get it kind of the worst, but it ain't easy right now for nobody.
Another person here says, realizing I'm a married single mom. What a ridiculous comment.
A married single
Here you have a
mom.
woman going through it. No help in sight. Nobody.
A married single mom. This is what we're dealing with right now. This is the climate we're in now. A single married mom. Bitch, bye.
To talk to, nobody to even try to negotiate with about splitting domestic labor is what she probably is complaining about. She's nobody. Nobody. And here comes an ungrateful wife, Cheyenne, complaining about her husband and how she realizes that she's a single mom. Look at this chick, bro. Just stuck in the victim Olympics. And then you have the nerve to include a picture of your husband here, you know, complaining even more, in love, 2026, in love, married for 7 years, 2 children, 3 homes.
Oh shit.
This is what happens when these women allow, like, for women to be victims in every situation. So you have a woman here coming and complaining. The single mother we just saw breaking down, having a meltdown in her car, is hoping and praying that some money mysteriously shows up in her bank account. Think of that situation. And that the squeakiness, I'm assuming she needs like her brakes done here from what I heard, need to be addressed, right? Squeakiness in her car, she's going through it. Then you have this woman who can't help but somehow wants to complain about her husband, who seems like he's doing a great job. Great job. You should be at home making sandwiches for your husband instead of complaining online. And she's bragging about having 3 homes, a successful business, 2 children. And you may be thinking, oh, Chisha, we don't know what's really going on. This video looks like it was posted recently. It says 2026. That's this year. This should piss a lot of people off. All right. But let's get back over here. Someone responded back and says, respectfully, if you're not married, we read this comment earlier, you cannot relate. Somebody else, she says, yes, you can relate even if you have someone in the home. I know what it is to provide alone, parent alone, struggle alone with a partner or someone with the title. And when he moved out both times and left, nothing changed. And when he moved out both times and left, nothing changed or got harder for me. It stayed the same amount of stress and level of difficulty because he didn't contribute financially, mentally, emotionally to me or our child for most of the time. It actually is even less that kind of person around doing nothing. Okay.
What'd you say?
Let Bam Man, she in the back.
Oh shit, I didn't know she dropped out. So this lady is over here complaining about her whole life. It's always the bitches with, it's always the happy bitches. What's the saying? Where Bam at? It's always
Happy bitches, hating bitches ain't happy, and happy bitches ain't hating.
But she's not happy. That lady not happy. The married one y'all talking about?
Yeah, right now.
The married single woman, right? The fuck? How are you married single? That confused me. I'm serious. Like, how are you married single? I'm a married single woman. What?
Yeah, because all the
In
money
her
in the world.
marriage, she probably feels like she's doing it all in the house while he gets to play on his dirt bike. Who knows?
Why he's playing Roblox and shit?
He might be cheating on the hoe. It's a lot of bitches that settle for less.
Dr. King's wife said that.
Ooh, no.
That's why I'm not trying to be a killjoy over here, but I'm just saying Dr. King's wife said at times she felt like a single mother. Barack Obama's wife has said that. A lot of people have said, especially if you have a husband but they had love. I get what you're saying. She's saying that the other lady doesn't have love in her life, but it's been a lot of women throughout history that have been married and have had to play the role of mother and father.
Happy wife, happy life. What they
But
say.
wouldn't that be a stay-at-home mom? That's what you signed up for, in a sense.
Yeah, it would be a stay-at-home mom especially if you had a provider. But I'm not talking about Dr. King and Michelle Obama in this case. But if you are married to a man and he's not a provider, you're pretty much in a similar situation as a single woman. You know what I'm saying? The only thing you're getting is the D. You can get that anywhere. You can probably get better D when you're single. So I'm just saying. I think we got to look at it in a lot of different ways because everybody experiences things differently, and men are some papas are Rolling Stones, you know.
Yes, exactly.
Then you got the women that always fist pumping for equality. I want to be a construction worker. I want to do everything a man can do. I'm not being no stay-at-home wife. I want to go out and work. I want to go out and work the same kind of job my husband worked. You have women that are like that too.
And then you got the women that say, I'm married, bitch. I got the husband, bitch.
I ain't got no words.
And they the ones that's over there sad and blue. I'm so lonely. They over there sad in the corner. Kids over there kicking them. Yeah.
I ain't
Kids in
gotta work
college.
until you gotta work. Now you gotta work. You should have shut up. You stuck your foot in your mouth.
No,
I ain't gotta work.
but then truthfully is some that don't have to work and they're being subjected to the fact that they don't work and the man can walk in and like, bitch, I do
Yeah,
everything, you don't do shit.
yeah.
And then the day they have to go outside and work, they don't know what to do. They confused, like, I'm outside. It's light. It's
Eating,
sun. I don't know what to
eating humble pie for lunch and shit.
listen. It's a sad world for a lot of women. And I'm talking about from my grandmother to my great grandmother to the point that when we walked outside as women today, we like, yeah, I'm not you. I'm not you. And that's
Facts.
what I learned from my granny because my granny worked.
Mine
She
did
might have
too.
had to sit at home sometimes, but she worked.
Mine did too.
So it's
Um,
a weird, it's weird
uh,
right now. Who is
I
this?
was having a conversation, Mika. I was having a conversation and with Mika, and we were saying how um a woman working and starting to be the breadwinner can kind of cause issues in your marriage. Like this specific woman we was talking about was the girl Micah that does the cleaning videos and the over the top videos with her daughter. Because her home is beautiful, she got all this designer stuff, but she didn't always have that. But it's once her social media climbing went up, and she had a couple dollars because she was a lawyer, but she stopped practicing law to focus totally on social media, and she's in the midst of a divorce. And we were saying, like, could it have been possible he felt like he wasn't the breadwinner anymore, that can kind of make a guy feel some type of way when your wife is making more money than you.
We watching this with Yandy and Candy right now in real life.
Who's Candy? Oh,
Yandy,
Candy and Ty.
Yandy. We say Yandy. What's her name?
Yandy.
Yandy, Yandy,
Yandy.
and
Yeah,
then
Yandy
Candy.
and Candy. Yeah.
Yandy and
Okay.
Candy. And what's them bitches' names? That's their names, right? Yandy and
Yandy,
Candy.
yes. Yandy and Candy from Escape. But keep in mind though, just like I just said, you
He
gotta
did
eat
the
that
same
humble pie.
thing with Todd.
You got but
Yeah.
you gotta eat that humble pie because them two were very mouthy when it came to them men, um, you know, not really working people knew that they both made more money than their spouse. Like they knew that.
And Candy's
And
mom
Candy,
told her not to marry
yeah,
Todd because Todd didn't have nothing.
yeah. And
It's
she
not that
swung.
that man didn't have nothing. He had a job.
Well, he didn't have as much as she had.
Yeah, but
He was a
that bitch,
producer for the show.
she
He was a
advanced on him. All them hoes advanced on the big. You can't advance on a nigga don't have nothing and then get mad when they want something. You
I think he
chose.
was
You chose.
decent. I think he was like, okay, he
I
wasn't
don't
her,
even know
right?
why they divorcing. Why they divorcing?
Which ones? Which
Candy,
one?
Candy and Todd.
Candy and Todd.
He tied up her mama.
Irreconcilable.
No, I'm just playing.
That probably
That was
might be true. Once
Oh
you
yeah.
you can't
I think
always
it was
do
like
that to a
irreconcilable
whole man though.
differences.
Sometimes you gotta respect the man at the same time. And I think she might have just kept advancing on him to the point where he was like, yeah, I'm done.
So you saying he couldn't keep up with her?
No, when I say advance, I mean like talking
When they
to a
started
person.
dating. Yeah, when they started
No,
dating.
no, they were married, and then when you keep belittling a person and you've been there with a bitch this long time, we got kids now. It's like
But do we know if she was doing that?
Right.
Was
Good
she
question.
was she
I don't
talking
know.
down to him? Was she saying you got to go open up more businesses over here in Peachtree? I mean,
I don't know, cause when I seen
Yeah, because
old
they
boy
asked
went
for
to
the
jail, what's that nigga name? Peter went to jail at the Cynthia. I was like, y'all be out here scamming and sorry, Bam. I was about to say scamming and
they asked
bamming.
for what I was
But
there. They asked for
them real niggas that got money, they be scamming out here.
Candy asked for, I believe Candy asked for her divorce records to be sealed, like she didn't want people to know what they filed for, and I think it was
she hiding her assets. I don't blame her.
irreconcilable differences. I think
Yeah,
I
it
remember reading
wasn't
that.
put out here right while they was
But he
divorcing.
was a producer for the show, so I didn't look at him like a total bum because he was a producer for the show. And now, Joy, you're telling me that she kind of
She,
advanced on him. She
but she
seems
made
like the
him
type.
a producer of the show.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't come in being a producer of the show.
Oh, he didn't come in being a producer?
Huh?
No.
I thought
They
that's how
said he was a producer.
I thought he was already a producer.
Right.
No.
No.
Huh?
Candy
Oh.
was a married single woman.
Oh.
I know.
Well,
Married
he
single
was a good.
woman.
He still and was a good dad. He was home most of the time with the babies. Daddy
All right.
daycare.
And
Right.
maybe because he kept
She
opening up
said
all
a
these
lot of that was
businesses
a
that
lie.
was failing.
She
They
said a lot of that
basically
daddy
took the
daycare was
page
a
out
lie.
of what's that lady name? Wendy Williams.
You see,
Oh
look,
no.
the chat is saying
They
he
picked
was
up the
already a
nigga and then
producer.
they tried it.
He wasn't a producer of the show until Candy. Is that what you were trying to say, Truthy? That he was a producer of?
No. Yes.
Oh.
That's what I was trying to say. Yes. Of Housewives.
Yeah,
Yes.
put it out here
Y'all
that
know
he
that
was before
No,
Roseanne
they
he
got
Barr.
wasn't.
together.
I can't hear all y'all was talking.
He was I think he was some sort of producer, but he wasn't a producer of the Housewives of that particular show until he got involved with Candy. He became like an executive producer, I think.
But he
And
was
that's
a
how
producer.
Roseanne Barr. That's how
Yes.
Roseanne Barr brought in
Okay.
what's that nigga name? Arnold.
Damn.
When Roseanne Barr did her show, she brought in old boy that she got married to. What's his name? Arnold.
Okay.
Arnold.
Okay.
That's how they females usually do that shit. They usually bring in the people they fucking with, make them executive producers. They get
spin-off shows because she did get a
yep.
spin-off show.
Yeah,
Who
sound like
else?
yeah.
Candy.
She helped them climb that. She knew what she was doing. The realist said they were on a trip, and the lady Candy, her husband is. A lady told Candy her husband is there, and Todd was already producing for Bravo, and they were flirting in the back. Okay, so he was a producer for Bravo. He was working production when they met, so he was in production, right?
Candy and Dirty
I knew he
Frank.
Regardless.
did. I knew he did stage play productions.
Yeah, see, my point I'm making is kind of like he
He
wasn't a
had
total
money
like
though, right? He
yeah, that's
wasn't
what
like a
I'm
bum with nothing to offer. He might
But
not
that's
have
what
as
she made
much
him
as
sound like,
her.
though. It's
But
not that
no,
I'm
not
making him
her. Her
sound like
mama.
that
I don't think it was her. It was her mother. It was
because
her mother.
yeah, it was once she got her Oscar and all this big money coming in. She was like, "Oh, he's just a camera guy. He's nothing." That was
Hmm.
Was
Oh
he just a
wow.
camera guy when you was fucking him?
No, her
Mm.
mother said that.
man.
Oh,
Candy
just
was
kidding.
fucking everybody when she was fucking with motherfucking old boyfriend Levert. I was like, oh. I looked at a documentary between
She ain't never
Who
came
from
on here and act
Laverne?
like
Because
she
it was
didn't.
only it was who from Laverne? Them old men.
Gerald.
She was with
Gerald.
Gerald.
Yeah, she was with Gerald.
She was with Gerald. What was her
She
name?
was fucking with Gerald.
You talking about
It's a
who?
whole lot. And she was fucking with
I got to
the
look that
people's
up.
daddy. Jermaine, she was fucking with
Oh yeah, Jermaine Dupri. Yeah.
Yeah, she was fucking with the daddy. That's why when the whole go solo, and that's why Tasha, the whole escape broke up. It was a whole lot of. It was a lot. It was a lot
Yeah,
going on with escape.
Candy been around the block a few times. Yeah, she had.
Period. Too many blocks. And she made her rounds. I ain't mad at the bitch. You gotta do what you gotta do. She made
Why
her
the lady
did a
gotta be
lot of
out there
good.
bitches and shit?
But she was fucking with Jermaine Dupri's daddy. That's
The
when she started
daddy?
fucking with another motherfucker. Then started fucking with
Yeah.
Gerald. Oh, child.
He like older
Well, she
men.
like she like older men.
Gerald Levert.
Gerald Levert.
Oh wow.
Yes,
I didn't
ma'am.
know that. I ain't know
I
that.
did. I did.
Oh shit.
Apparently.
Brought to you by Joy.
Older man. What's wrong with that?
It's
She
the
like a little
tea.
older
It's
man.
the tea for me.
Enjoy her
Wait,
name.
how old is she? How old is she?
Candy?
Yeah, because
I'll look it up. Let me
She
look.
gotta
I was
be
gonna say they
50.
could have been more than 10 years apart now because Gerald Levert was in his 50s when he
When they
passed.
did LSG.
Yeah.
They said she 50.
Yeah.
Oh,
They
she's
She's
about
Yeah,
50.
10
so they
years
ain't that
apart.
far apart.
He's 60
It's 10
or
years.
How
older.
old was he when he passed?
50 something.
Wait a minute,
Till his
Gerald
brother.
died.
Gerald Levert died.
Gerald and his brother passed away.
Gerald Levert
Oh,
died.
so he's 59.
I used to
Gerald
love me.
and
Oh shit. Oh. Look, let me put this blunt down. He's
Gerald dead?
59. I'm sorry. I'm gonna go on
his
mute.
daddy
Hold
been
on.
upset
Hold on,
about
Mika.
that because both his
Oh,
sons
I'm
passed
gonna
away
see if
before
I can
him.
find that damn obituary because I could Google it, right? Because I went to the Gerald Levert died when?
it's say it though. UPS.
That's why I ain't seen him around.
He
Okay.
passed away in 2006.
Yeah, Gerald and his brother. You know, his
I
brother
didn't
passed away
know.
in jail. It's a big thing about his brother passing away in jail because he had medical issues and they wouldn't give him his medicine. And he went to jail because of child support.
I don't think 9 years
Oh wait.
9 years older than somebody is bad. I don't think 9 years is bad. I've dated 9 years older.
No, that was older when they started fucking around. She wasn't a kid. Not like when Brandy was fucking with Wanye.
Wanye. Who was Wanye?
Wanye, my bad.
Who was
Wanye.
Wanye?
Ain't that man, the boy from
Oh, my
Boys to
bad, my
Men?
bad. Huh?
Who was you talking about? Brandy was messing with who?
Boys to Men.
Wanye.
Yeah, the boy from
Brandy
Boys
was
to Men. That's what I thought.
That nigga name is Wayne. He want to make it cute. Wanye. No, his name is Wayne. Yeah.
It's French. It's one yay, like he said. It's French.
Exactly. Like
This motherfucker said it's French.
Joy. Yeah.
So what would my name be? Bombay?
Black folk love to put
The fuck?
Not Bombay.
Bombay, bitch. Don't play with her. That's my name in French, bitch.
With a hyphen over the I.
You feel you better say that shit. I need all that fancy shit on my name. I'm changing my name right now, bitch. Fuck this shit.
Bombay. Bombay.
Bombay.
What is
Don't play
mine?
with her.
True thigh?
Truth Eye. Yeah, Truth Eye.
True thigh.
Oh,
Go.
Mika, you were
Mikai.
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 Makia.
Hey, well, what would
Makia.
you be? Millie?
You'll be
Millie, you'll be Millie.
Millie. Yeah. And Nia.
What would unspoken be?
That's already.
Unspoke eye.
Me eye.
Unspoke eye.
I'm mad because she mourning. Go to bed, Mika. Now.
Unspoken be unspoke eye.
Unspoke eye.
Unspoke eye.
Unspoke eye.
Jambalaya.
Jambalaya.
Jambalaya. Not you call Millie Jambalaya.
Right now. Oh, you make me want to make some tomorrow now, jambalaya. Ooh,
I want some
child.
dirty rice. I mean, ever since I talked the truth
Ooh,
about
dirty
Popeye's
rice.
Cajun rice yesterday, I've been wanting it ever since.
Yeah, I can make the hell out of some dirty rice. I can't make no
Girl, I can
jambalaya though.
too.
What about dirty spaghetti? How y'all feel about dirty
Come on,
spaghetti?
don't start
Man, my
that tick.
grandma
Don't
been
start
making
that
that for
TikTok shit.
years.
What with shrimp and sausage?
I don't know what the fuck dirty spaghetti is. I'm like, bitch, that's just throwing everything in
That
the pot.
sounds like you ate spaghetti at a dirty bitch house.
No, it's they really got it. They got this new thing called dirty spaghetti where they
It just
make
got a whole
like,
bunch of vegetables in it. Green peppers,
yeah,
red
thank
pepper,
you.
like onions. My grandma been making like that for years, so I don't know
I
why
was
it's
about to
new.
say that too, and then it
Because
make
TikTok, you know how TikTok is. Stuff be out for years, but as soon as it go viral on TikTok, nobody, it's new to everybody else, but they put a spin on it with the name. They love adding a fancy name to shit that we've been doing.
with no sauce. That's all dirty spaghetti is. There's no sauce to it. You just
And
add
What?
my
the
mother, we ate it like that on a regular. It'll have like a little gravy sauce to it, and that
My
was it.
grandma, yeah, hers would
period.
have some sauce, but it'd be watered down because she had to make it stretch.
Period. And it still wouldn't stretch
It's
or water
good.
down because it was still thick enough for me.
You
Yeah,
definitely
my
ain't getting
mother.
seconds.
Hell no.
Shit.
This
That
is
sounds good. I
unbelievable.
want some because I don't even like spaghetti sauce like that. So I loved when she made it that way.
Yeah, I had a cousin that didn't like a couple of things my granny put in the spaghetti, so she made a dip, and we call it what they call vegetarian spaghetti. My little cousin be like, I don't want the meat in it or the sauce, so it's
What y'all
just
making
plain
spaghetti?
spaghetti. So we like put that shit to the side, give me the shit that got everything in it. Now everybody vegetarian now. The fuck out of here.
Don't put no mushrooms in my fucking spaghetti or we're gonna have a problem.
I fucking love mushrooms. You would never come into my
You
house
look
with
like a
it.
mushroom.
I like them
I
too.
love mushrooms. I love mushrooms. Are we done or we finished?
Are we done or we finished?
Because I'm still this
Are you
man
married
still
and
up here
single?
with his gray outfit on.
Wait, who got on gray sweatpants? Wait, what? My bad.
I didn't say nothing about no fucking gray sweatpants. What the fuck?
She at the Drew Hill concert. She on the
Type shit. And beauty is her
It's her
name.
name.
Oh yeah. That's what she said.
He didn't sing none of those words. He didn't say nothing. Those words came out of their mouth. I was sitting there like, are y'all singing the same song? Who said they were singing two different songs? Mika?
Mika.
me. They singing two different songs.
Mika said they singing some Jodeci and Blackstreet.
Like, I was saying the same thing. I'm like, am I tripping? Or
They
I'm
were singing songs that was still in the vault. They ain't nobody heard. I don't know what that was.
Shit, they were supposed to put out years ago.
And then y'all, old boy came out. You saying, oh, he got big.
He did. I don't know
Oh,
who
they
somebody
grew up,
called and said
huh?
he had a
Damn.
dad bod. That ain't no dad bod. That's just old.
That's just old.
Okay. I think this is the end of our live. I think this is an after party. Thank you guys for stopping by. This is me.
Ooh, yeah.
Y'all so crazy.
Shout out to the chat. Shout out to everybody who came through. We appreciate y'all. We love y'all. Brew and Crew.
Yes.
Another great live. And another one,
Mhm.
episode 7. Period, bitch.
Okay, you counting.
Episode
You counting. I didn't know
7.
you knew how to count.
Bitch,
Episode
I can
8
count
is
and
gonna be
read.
on my channel. What we,
All
we
right,
going
guys.
right
I'm going
to
to get out of
episode
here.
8?
Huh?
We gotta talk too, so.
Yeah, we definitely got to talk.
Bye, guys.
And
Dang, George is
bye.
pushing people out.
Good
Can
night.
they gather
Cause
their
Joy ready
drinks
to
and
gospel.
snacks
Will
first?
drops
Bye, y'all.
will fall.
Don't forget to
Ooh,
hit the
yeah.
like button.
Just Gerald Levert died in